Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equities Story. And I'm here with the Wolf, and just general share advice and not personal advice, as per this disclaimer. Now, Wolf, let's talk COS.
Yep.
The reason I want to talk about this, because we've been talking about it a lot recently, right?
We have.
So again, another announcement breaks it over that 70, and you know, looks like it'll retest that 80 cents. You know, it's sort of what, I don't know how you say it. It's a hard stock to trend this, but it's a great one to have a long-term view on, isn't it? You know, like some stocks will trend, and this stock is just a hard moving story in a way. It's
lightly traded, right? It's not the best thing in the world. It's not super exciting, but long term possibly could be a nice little winner. Saying that, I think right now, if I was looking at this, if you don't own any, I would not be looking from this a long period. I think I'd be looking for this trade, and I'm thinking we've had a couple of really good announcements lately, right? AGM plus this announcement with more contract wins. Is this got enough momentum for me to push this over 80 cents? So I'm referring back to the fundamentals. So I like the two announcements. I'm looking at what it's trading on 19 times with a 4% yield, Dave. I think that's got enough probably for me to get this at least retesting to 80. Whether it's got enough legs to get through 80, maybe try to get the 90, which was the previous highs. Maybe there is something if there's a bit of a center rally. So I like this trade from here. Yeah, it should not be too bad. I would say look at it over the maybe 3 months to February, because February there should more results, which should be positive.
Yeah, it's a funny stock. And what do you reckon, Wolfie? We just wait to see where this ends up tonight. And if we like the look of it, we can put it on Einstein's. How does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Wolf, BTH, Big Tin Can. It's been in one hell of an ugly downtrend, and I don't know. I question the story a little bit. I mean, it hasn't been really that good. I think they had issues, didn't they? They had some issues that you weren't happy with fundamentally for a while.
There was a couple of things that didn't quite tick the box, right? I mean, I'm not going to rubbish any company. The thing is, there's boxes I need to tick. There's a couple that didn't. I think management was one. So for me, plus, I just didn't like what they were doing. The sort of business model, it's not my cup of tea. But anyway, it's okay. It's growing its revenues, whatever, right? So there's probably going to be some interest from someone, like we've talked about a lot of these tech stocks, trying to pick up on the chip from private equities, other companies, investors, whatever. So we see another one today. I think at 80 cents, they lobbed one. Let's see what happens. That's already 76 cents, 80 cents. There's probably not enough in it for so, but so opportunistic, I'd say. So potentially there might be. So maybe there's a higher bid coming for this.
Well, we've seen private equity in America come in again now with another real lowball offer, haven't we? To try and take out some of. We saw that with AV1. We're seeing that now with BTH.
Yeah,
it's a shopping spree at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, and they said that they had other offers, or they talked to some other people as well. So there could be a little bit of a more interest coming through with Bitcoin. So if you're in this for some reason, but you never know, you'd probably hold, I'd say.
CRN, Wolf. It's been a good coal stock. Doesn't look, if you're in that, you'd be holding the chart. It doesn't look too bad, but a few weather-related issues, I take it.
There is, and today the update was unfortunately about the wet weather up northern New South Wales, and that means that production is going to be down, and the costs are going to go up, which is obviously going to be a bit of a hit. Hence, the chart doesn't look as good. I mean, everything else is going quite well for them, price-wise for coal, but unfortunately, Mother Nature says, "Sorry, guys, you're not going to get the best of everything."
All right, but I think if you're in that, it still looks as a dividend, especially if you're in it for a dividend. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that chart. Now, HMX hammer.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of a hammer going on in the chart, so it doesn't look too bad, Wolfie. The price action this week is fairly good. And again, highly risk trading these sort of stories, but every time it's had a sort of strong breakup like that above trend, it's tended to go on with it. And it's like trading it, there could be potentially a 20-30% trade in this if something's going on. Now, you're a little bit sus that maybe there could be.
I'm almost 100% sure there's going to be an announcement coming, Dave, with this one. Just watch the space, of course. I mean, God knows what it is, but something's coming. You wouldn't see a jump like that. Yes, especially yesterday, I think it jumped almost 1 cent. So yeah, look, I think there's also right now there's a little bit of interest in copper, right? We've seen that with the copper prices. So potentially there's a double thing going on here. This is why this could be actually quite a good trade here, up to 10 cents again.
All right, absolutely brilliant. And again, I won't put it on, but if you guys want to have a look at this, I'm going to give you a stop loss on it if you are going to trade it, and I think you got to stop just under that 7 cents.
And maybe they've also, everyone should join us for the Ask the Analyst to see where it's at when we're talking at about 1 o'clock or something like that, and whether it's still holding on quite well.
Yeah, definitely. And you got a stop loss there, Wolfie, just under that 7 cents. Kind of why we're talking about Ask the Analyst, the system's changed around a little bit. People just have to go now directly to the website and they just click on the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please do so. Please join us. It's the best thing we give to you guys as a present. Talk about your stocks.
I think definitely, Wolf. Apart from you, I think it's the best thing about Equity Story, to be honest.
I'm the best present. This is the second best present.
And we're joined by also your mate Claude today. So
is he back? Is he?
Yeah. So he's back. He's married, and we'll talk to him about that.
It's probably going to look very disheveled.
Well, he's in shock. Maybe we're going to have to help him now as much as emotionally. Anyway, Wolf, you've added 2 dividend plays.
Yeah, I have you. Yeah, sorry, Dave.
IPL and IGL. Now, 2 dividend plays which have got nice charts, so maybe there's a little bit of growth in both of these. And IPL, I've got giving, well, I think they're around 6.5% grossed up. Is that correct, or are you a little bit?
I think 6.5 is the net. The grossed up is 9.5 on on Reuters. Yeah, which is obviously pretty strong, right? Plus, if you look at the PE, this is from Reuters again, the data I'm pulling out, 7.5. So you've got, seems like value. They delivered quite a decent result, momentum, good charts, fundamentals. It looks like a pretty good addition to their portfolio.
Congrats, Wolf. And the other one is IGL. Again, fantastic looking chart. I think there was talk about some sort of interest in this company, Wolf, and I know it's just sort of rumors, but at the moment, the way private equity is acting around some of our small caps in Australia, you could believe it. And again, I've got these ones giving around a 9% gross up div. Are you?
Correct. Yeah, that's 9.5% for me and 13 times PE. Again, another story that looks inexpensive. Probably kicking goals on a recovery path. Well, 2 very strong dividend payers, really.
Looking very, very good. And I think we're going to keep it short and sweet today. So 2 dividend plays worth having a look at. One sort of risky trade with HMX. And we're going to be looking at a lot of stories on Ask the Analyst Live, and certainly one of the recent hot stocks.
Oh, you love this, don't you?
Look at that.
Good. That is good.
I know you said to me once you think it was a 80, 90, maybe $1 stock. I think you're on the way there, Wolfie.
Yeah, I'm always right, Dave. Eventually, it might take 100 years, but I'm always right.
Yeah, you are. All right. On that note, thank you very much, Wolfie, and see you in Ask the Analyst Live in a sec.
All right. See you soon.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.